I want to get out of here, Trepanov. Me, you, and Dugov. But there is another problem.
What is the problem?
We cannot have Fyodorov and Lyubimova and all of these men going back and saying what they have seen.
So what do you suggest?
I go for a walk. I talk to the men on watch while you cut the fuel lines of all the other vehicles. And then we take the electrification truck and drive away in the night.
I've been thinking about what you said to me in the truck on the way down here. If the party orders us to put down dissident villagers for storing some extra grain to stop themselves fucking starving, and we put them down, we can put down a couple of agents.
I think I might sound crazy when I say this, but you remember the box of passports? For a crazy moment, I wanted to find 2 passports, give one to you and say, keep it on you. You know the road goes through there. There's no other way out of Machine Tractor Station Kharkov-37. Is there?
So tell me, Lyubimova, you are planning on staying awake, at least for the immediate future, it sounds like.
Yeah, what time is it now?
It's not too late. I think it's after all the shenanigans. It might be 8 p.m. It's not mega late, but it's dark.
Maybe I say to Fyodorov in the tent, after that last conversation that we just had, I say, perhaps, comrade, it would be best if you get some sleep. Take an hour. Yes.
I'm just worried about the man on watch and this place. Well,
we have him on watch. I stay for this hour, you take an hour, you wake me, etc.
I'll take the first hour, my friend. You get yourself an hour's sleep.
Very good. And he doesn't even discuss that, he just tries to get sleep.
Okay, so Lyubimova's head hits the pillow. You're shattered. And you still feel a bit uneasy. You feel uneasy about being out here. There's this sort of pull that you feel weirdly, like maybe you've forgotten something, you've left something back at the tractor station. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. But you get you get your head down. So Fyodorov,
you want to roll?
Well, that's fine if you're just like if you only want to stay awake for an hour before you. Then I'm not going to ask you to roll.
I think we're just going to sort of tag team the older sleeping, just because I don't like this place.
Well, in that case, I am going to ask you to roll. If you're planning on tag teaming all night, yeah. Could you both give me a constitution?
For the first couple of hours at least, but yeah, that's fair. Where are we?
Yeah.
Constitution. Oh, wait. Where's my actual constitution? I must roll on. It's like 10 constitution. Oh, yeah, wait. Oi. 10 and a 9. 19.
Fine. So you feel like you're going to be able to stay awake.
It's going to be a mess in the morning, but
are you going to be able to stay awake at least when it's your turn to stay awake?
Yeah, that's fair.
While I've got you, Fyodorov, could you also give me an intelligence roll?
Yeah, I will. Happily. Intelligence. I failed it.
Fail, okay. Fine, okay. Lyubimova, so same as Fyodorov, you're planning on taking it in turns to stay awake, go to sleep. So could you give me a constitution roll?
Yes, I have passed by 4. Not much, so I'm nodding, I think.
Well, I was actually going to ask you to use I have a pen.
Very good.
So, sorry.
No. Would you like a full re-roll, or would you like me to just...
No, that's fine. Just roll again, and if you pass again, then that's fine. But if you don't, then I'm taking your worst score.
46. Thank you.
So you passed again, right?
Okay, great. It's actually,
great.
It's actually my better stat. Yep.
And then could you give me an intelligence roll?
Not my best stat.
No, I know. I'm sorry about that.
Mine's alright, but I still fucked it.
Oh, no. Again.
How bad is it?
84 on a 55.
Okay, fine. And then, Kopelev, could you please give me a constitution roll?
I haven't even got my dice out.
We're all going to fall asleep and die of stupidity.
This is basically just a, like, you know, if you need to be awake at a certain time, are you going to be awake? Because, like, I don't know what's going to happen over the next few hours.
If a
So
magic,
this is just
if
sort
a
of
giant shimmering twat comes down and flattens your tent, do you wake up or do you just...
everything you've all been talking about. It would have made my life a lot easier if you'd all just fallen asleep and stayed asleep until the
I
morning.
know, sorry. Get into the improv and it's just too much fun.
That... Oh, it's in old money, isn't it? The sheet, 6th edition sheet. But we're playing a 7th edition game. Possible. So that's times by 5, isn't it?
Yes.
Which I should be able to do in my head. But, that is it's nearly a hard success, but not quite.
Oh, great. Brilliant. And an intelligence roll as well, please.
Ooh, dear. Let's see now. That is not as good. In fact, it's terrible.
You failed your intelligence. I mean, catastrophically, or
Well,
just...
I'm not going to tell you now.
We can all have our secrets.
I rolled oh, wait a minute. I thought I'd rolled a 95. I've rolled a 75. Oh, so I've only failed it by 5. The dark in the cup of the dice tower, it looked like a 9, but it's actually a 7. Good. What a relief. Joseph's looking at me like I'm lying. I'm not lying. Look.
We can't. It's over now.
Look!
So, I've got no idea how to handle this, I'll be honest, guys. I don't know what's going to happen.
Apologies.
Maybe we should just end it here.
Good luck.
So, everyone is in their tents. A watch is set. Kopelev, you and Trepanov, I think, have maybe similarly to Fyodorov and Lyubimova agreed to take sort of shifts and staying up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
So it's you're currently awake. Trepanov is snoring. Give me a listen roll.
That looks really positive.
A healthy stool.
And I'll confirm it now. That is an hard success.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, you can hear voices. You can hear over in the camp. It sounds like there are a few people still awake. Maybe more people than just whoever the one person is on watch. You think you can probably hear maybe 3 voices. You can't make out anything they're saying. Doesn't sound particularly heated or anything. I don't know whether you want to act on it or not. Maybe you don't.
What time is it now?
It's still not midnight. It's 9 o'clock.
Then I shall wait.
Okay, fine. Fyodorov, could you give me a listen roll?
No. What is my listen again? I like to know before I roll, otherwise it's too tense. You know what I mean? It's not great. The deafness from all the The cannons. I fucked it. Yeah, no, I fail.
It's probably not your fault. I mean, Bayo is a really loud snorer.
All right, come on. I know that that's personal. And you'll notice I'm not using my Russian accent there.
Okay, so the hour passes uneventfully. The watch changes, and those of you awake nudge those of you who are asleep, and the sort of sleeping changes over. So Dryapanov is now awake, and Bayo is awake.
I will attempt to sleep.
Lyubimova, what are you doing to keep yourself awake? Is there maybe something that you're a bit fixated on? Is it that?
Well, actually, I was probably going to try and get out of the tent briefly and
Oh, okay.
and walk up and down a bit and then go back in again. But if I was obsessing about a thing, I was going to say that it would probably be. I think I'm still drawn back to that image of the rural electrification truck.
It's interesting.
And why that guy sat there.
Yeah. Well, so you this is preying on your mind, and you start doing that thing with the lice that you keep doing, snapping the lice.
Pop those heads off.
You keep popping them, and then you suddenly realise that these lice that you're popping, they're dead. The lice that you've been picking off yourself, you don't know how long this has been going on for. Like when you first arrived, you were definitely picking off live lice and popping them, but sometime between your arrival and now, every lice that you pick off yourself, it's dead.
It's about 24 hours, right?
Well, since you've been here?
Since my last lice. Well, I mean, I'm not in the same camp.
Yeah. So it's 24 hours since you've been lying in a tent popping lice. Well, actually, maybe not that long, because I think you were doing it in the day while you were reading your chemistry textbook.
Oh, maybe.
But you've probably been popping dead lice for a while. Anyway, that gives you a bit of a fright, so you do step out of the tent. And could you give me a listen roll?
I think I'm brushing myself down.
And can you give me a listen roll? And you can have a bonus die because you're outside the tent.
Oh, that's truly horrible. Bonus die. First one. So good. Oh my word, they are both the same. That's very nice. So I have done a hard success.
Okay.
Exactly a hard. 12 and 12.
Well, you overhear a conversation between a couple of voices that you recognise, but in the dark, you're slightly discombobulated and you can't quite work out whose voices they are. But you hear a couple of voices and they sound like they're having a bit of a disagreement, like over in the main camp. How good was that? How good was the listen roll, sorry?
It was a hard, but exactly on the limit of a hard.
One of the voices is definitely Kovalevsky. You can hear Kovalevsky. Sounds like potentially he's arguing with someone.
And is Tamisev or Nikolsky still outside our tent?
Yeah. Well,
I guess it would be Nikolsky this time, right?
Nikolsky, yeah.
So if I can recognise that it's so I strain my eyes in the gloom, and then I gesture to Nikolsky and say, "Comrade, the sergeant is upset. You will tell me what's happening right now."
Remember, Nikolsky's the shy young one.
I know you want to leave. I want to leave too.
Then I suggest you speak to the sergeant. And he just lowers his head.
Oh, you're a good boy, Nikolsky. Hey, you stick close to me, yes? Well, all right, wake up Tamusev. The two of you need to be outside of this tent.
Yes. And he runs off to get Tamusev.
I'll wait until they come back. There's no way I'm leaving Fyodorov without at least 2 men guarding him.
Fine. So this heated conversation continues, and you can hear.
I may be losing it, but
You can hear you can see a bit of gesticulation in the distance. But then Tamusev looks a little bit pissed off, and him and Nikolsky arrive back, and they say, Sergeant Doctor?
One of you watches the front, one of you watches the back.
Yes.
If you see Trepinov, you shoot him. Don't hesitate.
Sir.
And then I sneak towards the others.
Okay.
To try and get an earwig.
As you get closer, could the other 2 of you take your headphones off, please?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Stealth check? Or
You can give me a stealth check if you want.
I'd like to not be... I'm not good at sneaking, but I'm going to try and use whatever sneak I have. But actually, I'm so bad at it, is there any point? No, actually, do you know what? There isn't. I'm just going to walk over.
Okay.
I'm going to light my pipe. I'm going to go the other way around. I'm going to walk over with a bottle of vodka, 2 cups, 3 cups.
So as you walk over, Kovalevsky is facing you, and you hear him saying loudly, Lieutenant Fyodorov says this is the safest way. He says this is the only way we're going to get out of this alive, is to follow his orders. And you hear this Russian voice that you're not quite sure you recognize saying, I don't feel safe here. I think we should just return to the base. And then Kovalevsky sees you arriving and he says, Dr. Lyubimova, please will you talk some sense into him? And the figure turns round, and it's the man from the rural electrification truck. And he says, Doctor, you know how this is. There's only one place where we're safe. It's back at the station. I know you feel this, like I feel this. We must return there.
Yes, I understand.
These people can do what they think makes sense, but I am taking the men and we're going back to the station where we know, where we stand, where we feel safe.
You are right, of course. We should do this, but you know as well as I do that it cannot be done quickly. We must resolve the issue with the TASS agents.
Why resolve any issue? Let's get in the truck and leave. Before it is too late.
They will come back to bite us. That is how the party works. They are the party now.
Well, cut their fuel lines. They will be stuck here.
This is a good idea. My friends, let's have some vodka. Let's talk this through. And I'm sort of torn between the 2 worlds for a split second as I'm pouring the vodka, thinking, yes, I should try and accommodate his plan. And then I look at the sergeant and I think, how is this possible?
Kovalevsky.
Yeah, Kovalevsky is there, but also
Kovalevsky says, I trust the lieutenant. I think we should stick to the lieutenant's plan.
Let's have some vodka, my friends. And I stopper it back up and I put it in my bag. And then they're just like little, classic campaign cups. They're kind of small shot cups. I guess wood. And I pass one to Kovalevsky, and then I take the other one, and my hand starts to shake as I'm passing it over towards the other man.
Mm-hmm. He takes it,
and I raise my cup and I say, why don't we come to an agreement that the two plans can be worked out together? We resolve the TASS agents and then we go back to the camp. I am in agreement with this. Sergeant?
Kovalevsky says, I don't know. I don't see any reason why we should go back to the camp. I'm worried about the men. Some of the men are very unwell. I don't want to move them about. I say we get rid of these TASS agents and then hit the road and get back to the depot. If he wants to head back to the tractor station, then let him. We let him go, say we didn't see him go.
All right, Kovalevsky. All right.
And anyone who wants to go with him, I'm not going to argue, but Fyodorov gave me orders and I'm going to stick to them.
There's only one road out of here, Kovalevsky, and it's we travel back up it, we take the left. We have to go through the camp anyway. You can then go back to the base. The rest of us can resolve the issue at the camp. How does this sound to you? You know the road goes through there. There's no other way out of Machine Tractor Station Kharkov-37, is there?
So Kovalevsky says, that makes sense to me. That's fine by me. And the other man says, I don't want anything to do with this assassination. I leave now. I take men now. Doctor, I know you feel like me. You want to stay safe in the tractor station where it is safe. If you come with me now, you're safe. Kovalevsky, are you going to stop me leaving? And Kovalevsky says, No, I won't stop you.
Destroy
you. So the man says, Doctor, do you come with us?
I have to stay with the lieutenant, you know that. That is my duty. But I will see you there, yes? It is the safest place, I agree.
This is the safest place.
I have a really strong urge to grip him by the arm, the same way that I like to grip Lieutenant Fyodorov. And my hand starts to sort of form the claw of wanting to do that. But I think I'm really on the brink now of my sanity.
Give me a spot hidden.
02.
You notice that this man is wearing Blockenstaff's uniform. He's taken Blockenstaff's uniform.
Clever, I say. Clever, yes. And I gesture with my pipe.
All right, Doctor.
I see you there, yes?
Yes, we will see you there. And you make your way back to your tent.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. These guys can come back.
Oh, God.
So, I just need Trepanov to do a listen roll.
He's the last one I want to hear anything.
God, he's really good at listening.
He's really good at listening.
He's really good at everything.
He is. He's incredibly dangerous.
So, Major Koplev, you feel Trepanov nudging you. And he says, do you hear that?
What? What is it?
It sounds like a truck starting.
I see. So they thought they'd play us at our own game. Let's have a look. I step outside the tent. I've got my pistol and stuff.
So in the moonlight, you can see some, not all the men, but some men climbing into the back of one of the trucks, and the truck starting up.
Do I notice Fyodorov or Lyubimova with them?
No.
Okay. How many are there?
You guess it's maybe half of the men. So it's maybe, you're talking maybe 9 men?
Okay. I'm going to walk over to Fyodorov's tent.
Okay.
Senior Lieutenant, are you awake?
I am awake.
Wake up the lieutenant. I need to tell him something.
I wake the lieutenant. I have my rifle in my hand, and I put my finger against my lips, and I say, Lieutenant, wake up! The major is outside.
As quietly as I can, I draw my gun because I'm confused about what's going on.
Lieutenant, you are dreaming.
Duh. The cheese factories of the old republic. What?
The major is concerned. I think he has heard a truck.
Where is he?
He's just outside our tent.
Major?
Lieutenant, do you know what is going on out here?
No, what is going on out there?
I think your men are mutinying.
Okay. Okay.
You hear this? You hear the truck engine start.
I get out of the tent with my pistol still drawn.
And as you get out the tent in the moonlight, you see one of the trucks pull off down the track.
I take it you didn't give them the order to do that?
No. Is it out of... It's out of here. I mean, it's a truck and it's pulling away, so we're not catching up with it unless we want to go on a wild nighttime car chase, I suppose.
Quite.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's what you want to do.
It's certainly not, no. But, yeah, if it was still sort of within firing distance, that's probably a bad idea.
I say, it's blotchin' stiff.
Well, how do you know?
And I look at Fyodorov and I say, it's blotchin' stiff.
Ah.
And I nod in a sort of slightly over-exaggerated, isn't it, manner.
I suppose it is.
The crazy damn fool is left with some of the men.
It doesn't seem like blocking stuff. Whoever the fuck it is, they'll be fucking pulling corn out of their asses for the next 20 years. I just want to do like a little... Can I see any men still here, or is everyone else sort of like in bed?
Yeah, no, you can see men. So Tamasev and Nikolsky are stood right by your tent. Like, they look nervy, rattled, but like, you know, hands on guns, ready to act. You can... If you... Give me a spot hidden?
Yeah.
While he's doing that, I say quite loudly, because the other men are around, I say, to abandon the camp when so many of the men are sick with one of the vehicles is tantamount to murder.
Oh, a 2, so, well, an extreme success.
Okay, so you can see, as you look over towards this truck, you can see Kovalevsky still standing there, looking slightly torn. You can see he kind of doesn't know what he should be doing.
He's still there,
but he's still there, and you can see another man on watch. Since it was such a good score, what you notice is that all the men still here seem quite alert, or certainly the ones who seem awake.
Perhaps we should follow them back, comrades. Perhaps we should head back to the camp. This has never been my favorite place to sleep anyway.
Yes, but
Now that you have your sample...
I prefer to sleep here as opposed to sleeping with traitors.
Oh, traitors is a very hard word. Maybe they have some information that we don't understand.
And they didn't share it with us.
If they have information they do not understand, they should share it with the senior lieutenant, at the very least.
For once, I think we agree.
Perhaps there was no time.
They are definitely traitors.
I'm not trying to be angry with Bayo, but like I am angry, so I'm just gonna...
No, I understand, Lieutenant.
Are there any men still sat around? Everyone seems to be up and alert, you said.
Tamasev and Nikolsky are right there, and
I want to just grab the nearest one to me, whichever one looks palest.
that's Nikolsky.
Yeah, and just march him a few steps over towards the fire, and just say, "What did you know about this? Who knew about this?"
No. We were told to guard your tent. I knew nothing.
I know. You didn't see anyone? You didn't see anyone plotting any of this conversations?
No.
You didn't know anyone was about to leave?
Nothing. Nothing.
No? Look at me. No?
Nothing.
Can I do an intimidate roll and just see if he's got anything to...
Yeah, great.
I'm holding him slightly too close to the fire.
The kid.
I mutter something about, oh, such a shame, such treachery among your men when you have doted on them so much, Lieutenant.
Shut up, Major.
Gratitude for you.
I just succeeded.
So he starts shaking and he says, speak to the doctor, I know nothing, speak to the doctor.
Oh, of course, speak to me. Yes.
I will, I'll speak to the fucking doctor. Right, keep watch.
All right, comrades. Yes, it's true.
And doctor, as the lieutenant comes back towards you, you remember that you had a chance to get away from these people, none of whom you trust.
Yeah.
Doctor, shall we have a little word?
Of course, Lieutenant, yes. Let me sling my rifle over my shoulder.
I would. Is Trevienchi still here, Major?
You mean Trepanov?
Trepanov.
Oh, sorry. What did I say? Trevienchi?
I think Trevienchi...
Trevienchi was someone.
We left him back at Depot 945.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Trepanov is sort of having a staring competition with Tamasev.
Okay, so I can see that. Okay. And Dukov?
I like to imagine that you couldn't see him at all, and then when you said, is Trepanov still there, somehow the moonlight caught his face.
Yeah. The chiseled, scarred face.
And he's been standing right behind Libamova this entire time.
Suddenly the moonlight caught his garage.
And it suddenly disappears.
Yeah.
Almost like a line of light flying through the night sky.
While this is going on, by the way, I am occasionally scanning the horizon to see if I can see any of this worm light.
Well, do you want to do that now?
Yeah, sure. Spot hidden, is that?
Yeah, give me a spot hidden.
While I'm marching the doctor a few paces away.
Come on, fail. Oh, it is a fail, but it's the worst possible kind.
The fumble.
It's a 100. It's a 100.
Oh my
Praise be Hastur.
2 Nyarlathotep's.
Praise Nyarlathotep.
Okay, so
Yeah, Fatan.
Shit.
as you scan the horizon, at first you look to the right, which is north, towards Yorenkovo. And just past Yorenkovo, you see this sort of shimmer. And then you see the light move. And it shoots out like a... It's impossible to really describe it. You've never seen anything like it before. You don't have the words to describe the movement or the colour. But it looks to you like it's tracking the line of the trail that goes between Yorenkovo and the tractor station.
Interesting.
And as it moves, it almost takes shape, and you can see like this, the light starts to take form, and this limb reach out to the front of it as it shoots forward down the trail. And could you give me a sanity roll, please?
Limbed light.
Limbed light.
Well, that is a success. That's a very hard. That's a very hard success.
Okay. You steel yourself. You don't lose any sanity.
Oh wow, that's better than a kick in the bollocks.
He's a tough character.
He's a tough character, and actually this...
Seen some nasty telegraph poles in my time.
Yeah. Do you know what? You don't lose any sanity for this, but actually you did lose this point of sanity, which I'm going to take off now for reading that journal.
How much? Sorry, a point.
Yeah. I was going to say you don't lose any sanity because you read the journal, but I've realised you didn't lose any sanity for reading the journal, so...
Touche.
So that's going on. What else is going on?
I'm walking over with the lieutenant. I'm buying time as he walks me over. Thinking.
I don't walk you too far away. And I sort of, out of earshot. I say, Bale, tell me we have not misunderstood each other here.
No, we've not misunderstood anything. Something happened while you were asleep. There was no time.
What happened? Tell me now, quickly.
Kovalevsky was trying to talk the other man down.
Which man? Blochenstev.
The one who looks like Blochenstev, yes. Blochenstev, yes. Sure, he's Blochenstev.
What do you mean, the one who looks like him?
You know who I mean.
The one who looks like him?
He looks like Blochenstev, the one.
Can I do a psychology roll, please?
Yes.
I think it's about time.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
What I can tell you is that he's gone to the camp, which I think is a good idea. Maybe you should come to the camp with me as well, after all of this is done. But I said I would stay here with you, just to see it through, I get the vodka bottle out.
I don't think I need to, but I'm going to spend 5 luck just to succeed.
Okay. So what do you specifically want to find out from your psychology check?
I want to see if I can tell if he's being cryptic deliberately because he thinks I'm on the same page as him, or if he's completely lost his fucking mind.
I would lean towards the latter.
Right. Yeah.
Well, it's a bit of both, right? Because he thinks he's being cryptic. He definitely.
He seems like he's engaging me. He doesn't seem like he's lying or anything.
He's telling you something which he thinks you will understand.
Right.
But he's got that look in his eyes that makes you a little bit concerned, and you have no idea what he's talking about when he says the one who looks like Blochenstev, and that psychology success sort of tells you that you're very much talking at cross purposes.
Yeah, that's the impression I got.
I pour the vodka and I pass one over to him and I say, Kovalevsky did very well. We should commend him when we get back. And I pass it over.
Of course.
And I pour one for myself and I say, don't worry, I'll tell him he should be scared. Yes. Nostrovia.
Good work, Bayo. Good work.
Shall we do it now?
No, it's not the time.
I drop my rifle into my hands.
No, Bayo, it's not the time yet.
But we must get back to the camp, yes?
Of course. I want to congratulate Kovalevsky myself, and then we will let the peace settle first. Yes? Do you not agree?
I don't understand.
Well, I do not understand completely, my friend. I fear we are talking at slightly cross purposes here.
Oh, forgive me. Come on.
No, forgive me. I should have been more clear. Let me check with Kovalevsky.
I sling my rifle again and I take my pipe out and I relight it.
Good.
I await your order, Lieutenant.
Let me.
But
Lieutenant,
Lieutenant, one moment before you go.
No.
I think. I'm worried about. Have you actually seen Blochenstev?
Not since they left in the truck. When was the last time you saw him?
I think maybe before we left the base, before we left the camp. No, the camp.
We left
before we left
the station. Or
yes, Kharkov-37. Yes. The last time I actually saw him.
I see. Okay, do not worry. We will get this sorted out. I want to make sure Kovalevsky is on the same page as us. Yes.
Major Kopelev, could you give me a sneak roll, which is the stealth roll, I think, on this sheet?
Yes.
Oh fuck.
I think now's the time. I'm going to spend...
Spend it all. Spend it all. Spend it all.
I'm going to spend 40 points of luck to make that a success.
Fuck! Do you know what? Cthulhu is the winner there.
Because I don't want to fail it. I do not want to fail this roll.
Okay. Fine. So, while you are talking, Fyodorov and Lyubimova, could you both give me a listen roll?
Yes. Oh, God.
It's a big no for me.
I got a 5. But, I mean, my listen's only 25, but I got a 5.
That's great. Well, you hear an engine start.
For fuck's sake.
That's it.
And actually now you both see headlights go... They're big, bright headlights on the rural electrification truck.
Son of a bitch.
Facing towards us.
No, just...
Okay, just checking what the scenario is.
and the truck starts up. And it starts to pull away.
I think I grab my rifle and I start shooting.
Pump the gas, pump the gas.
Well, you see Kovalevsky running after it and start shooting. Okay, I guess we're in combat. Have you start shooting?
Someone's stealing the truck.
Well, it's the rural electrification truck, so it's not the one you came.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But yeah,
We
But
still have one truck, right?
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think I grab my rifle and I start yelling, "Stop! Stop! In the name of the Soviet Republic, stop!"
Well, they're not stopping. They're not stopping.
I don't start firing. I just walk in a slight arc, sort of slightly towards where it's leaving, but I think I'm already resigned to the fact that it's gone.
Lieutenant, what are your orders?
Do you shoot, Lyubimova?
No.
You shoot at the
No,
truck?
I'm going to hold off, actually.
Kovalevsky does.
Yeah. Good man. He's not mad.
I don't know how this works, shooting at a truck.
Well, it's a moving vehicle, so I guess it would be you'd need a hard or an extreme success.
It's a tough one.
I mean, actually, if Kovalevsky starts shooting, I think I will.
Kovalevsky rolls an extreme success with his rifle,
Nice.
and he shoots through the window and hits Dugov.
Poor Dugov. He was the best of us.
You'd get armour for the vehicle, right?
So Trepanov's driving, Kopolev's in the middle, Dugov's on the side.
Lucky shot.
He shoots Dugov, and how much damage does he do? So you get armour for the vehicle, do you?
Yeah, so you just take off the damage, whatever the armour value of the vehicle would be. I guess like 4 points or something like that.
But I mean, go with your instincts, Commissar of the Party Law. I mean, don't listen to this fucking tass.
I don't think. This is a tatty old vehicle. In fact, the front window's shot out, isn't it? It had a bullet hole in it. I think maybe you had to kick it out so you could drive.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not going to give it any armour. Rifle damage.
Open chassis, basically.
Open chassis, baby.
Open chassis.
What does ROF mean, please?
Rate of fire?
Royal Order of Fuckery.
Range of fire, probably.
Red Ordnance
That's
Ferocity.
a lot of damage. The Mosin Nagant rifle does.
They're good. The rifles are good.
2d6 plus 4 according to this.
2d6 plus 4.
Yeah. So he does 10 damage.
He was the best of us. He was the only one of us who deserved to live.
No, he's a little nerd.
Maybe Nikolsky and him, but now thankfully, Fyodorov has scared Nikolsky for life. All 12 minutes that remain to him.
Oh, okay. He's okay. It's a major wound, but he's okay. He loses 10 points of damage. So he's got a major wound.
I believe the pronunciation is wound. Major wound.
So we've got Major Kopolev, major wound.
Well, if Major Kopolev, while he's leaning out the passenger side, can take a pot shot at Kovalevsky, I will do.
Yeah, by all means. What's your weapon?
Well, I've got options here. I'm going to use my semi-automatic pistol.
Okay, go for
My
it.
Tulamash TT-33.
Hang on, this is combat, so shouldn't this be dexterity order?
Probably is. My dexterity is incredibly high.
It should be. Okay, well,
Because I believe, I don't want to speak for you, Senior Lieutenant Fyodorov, but you did say if Kovalevsky is firing, then I'll fire. That was the last thing you said.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. It was. I wasn't going to initiate the firing, but if I see Kovalevsky firing...
Well, I don't think that's how the rules work, but okay.
Well, let's have your dexes then. So Tryapanov's driving, so he's not going to be shooting. Dugov's just been shot, so he's not doing anything. Kopelev, what's your dex, please?
80.
You'll get to go first regardless.
Sorry, mate.
Told you so.
Fyodorov, what's your dex?
My dex is 65.
And Lyubimova, what's yours?
It's much less than that, so that's fine.
He's currently tangled in the guy ropes.
I think I'm being cool, getting my rifle out and wrapping my hand around the
The wrong end of it.
strap, but actually I've basically swung it round.
We're only going to have one round before the truck is away. Tamatsev and Nikolsky are knocking around as well, so they're going to have a shot.
I've got an important question to ask, but I feel like... So as I understood it, we arrived in a convoy with them at the front. So don't they have to drive round our truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the trucks is gone.
One of the trucks is gone.
Yeah, which is presumably either the back one or the middle one. So either way, the rural electrification truck, the RET has to come round one side or other of the vehicle. So when you say gone in a round, this isn't even a specific track. I mean, that's a driving test, isn't it?
You see, when I was giving advice to the commissar, I was told Dan could make up his own mind about the armour raid.
By advice, I think you exaggerate what I'm saying. I am being a nitpicker. I'm being the ultimate enemy of all keepers throughout time and across the land.
Joseph, I think that what you're describing is the reason why I'm letting you all actually enter into combat rather than just saying they're gone. So, pipe down.
Marvellous. So I've painted a marvellous description. That's all I wanted.
Now, Nikolsky has got astonishingly good decks.
Good. I chose him for a reason.
Nikolsky's dex is, what's 18 times 5? 90? So he shoots first.
The only one who could beat me. The only one who could fucking beat me.
I may be mad, but I made a good choice there.
Ooh. Extreme success.
Seems you did.
Shit.
Didn't see the dice there, Dan. I don't believe it.
You didn't see?
My God, Kopolov is so defensive. I love it.
The paranoia is spreading.
I just want to get out of here alive.
He spent all his luck, bless him. Fuck.
Nikolsky's taken a shot. By this point, the truck's turned around, so it's come round, and Tryapanov is on the side that can be shot at.
Oh, fuck. He gives us one look and we turn to stone.
He's a glass hammer, though. He's only got 2 hit points.
So he takes a shot with his rifle. He does a lot of damage as well. So Tryapanov takes 10 points of damage.
God almighty.
He's also got a major wound.
Fucking hell. Jesus. And when you are driving away from an army, I suppose, well, half of one.
I'm going to make him do a drive test to keep on the road while he's wounded. He's okay. He's okay.
Oh, of course he is.
Yeah, of course he is.
Very good. He's been in this situation a million times.
Next up is Kopelev.
I just lean out the passenger window. Pop, pop, pop.
Who are you aiming for?
Which one's shooting at us?
Do you want to shoot at the one who's just shot at you, or the one who's thinking about shooting at you?
Who's thinking about shooting?
Or is it just like covering fire? What is it?
Yeah, it's to deter anyone from shooting at us anymore.
Great. Okay. Well, if you succeed...
Well, I tell you what. The guy who's just shot at us, he's probably doing his thing. The one who's taking aim, I'm going to shoot at him.
Okay, fine. So that's Tamasev.
Tamasev.
Unless you're shooting at Fyodorov or Lyubimova.
No. If they're not shooting at me, I'm not shooting at them.
Well, not yet.
Not yet. It's only because they're fucking slow.
Oh, you're joking. I'm going to spend the luck.
Oh, Jesus.
Have you got any left?
You got some more.
Yeah, I've got loads of
He
luck.
had loads, right? He'd always said.
He did, yeah. He's always said, I've got loads.
Spend 7 luck.
Okay. So you can roll for damage against Tamasev.
Come on now.
Oh, no, I feel bad about this.
2 hit points of damage.
Classic.
Fucking useless.
He's fine.
That's semi-automatics for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
They look good. They make noise.
Bloody rubbish.
It's probably all you need, really. I mean, in one round, you've done enough.
Okay. Next, Fyodorov.
My turn, is it?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm not aiming for any of the people. I might aim for the back wheel.
Great, cool.
I think as soon as I heard Kopelev start shooting, it's the old drop to the knee, rifle up. But I'll give it a go. I'm shooting low. I'm not trying to hit anyone in the car necessarily.
What's your rifle skill?
My rifle skill is 65.
Oh, nice.
So quite a lot of...
Good luck.
24.
Cool. Okay, it's a moving vehicle, but that's a hard success, so fine. But if you're aiming for the tyre, the back wheel...
Oh, it's really tough, though.
It's a small target, for sure, and it's moving and all that.
I think in order to actually puncture that tyre, it would have needed to be an extreme success, I'm afraid.
How far off an extreme success am I with 24 on a... What was it?
On a what? On a
65.
65. So an extreme success would be 12, so 12 points of luck.
Okay. Cool, I'll spend that to get an extreme success.
Okay, so you shoot out the tyre. I'm not exactly sure what to do in this scenario, except for make Trepanov make another drive roll.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
It's only one of the tyres, but it's going to make it slightly harder to steer, right? So
Yeah.
But I imagine it's that close back left tyre, which is the target.
So Trepanov succeeds in his drive roll. So he still keeps going, but it's certainly going to slow him down.
Yeah.
On another vehicle could almost certainly catch them up now. So next up is Lyubimova, please. The truck is now like, it's getting further and further away.
Yeah. It's veering away. It's only showing its rear. I think I'll try and I'll make a show of trying to hit the other tyre wheel. Oh my god, this is so consistent to who we all are. Oh god. He's just like a fake of a fake of a fake.
Well, so I've got no fucking bottle whatsoever. I've just backtracked from it.
No, but that's amazing. You just shot a vehicle retreating, and now here I am trying to. Yeah, I don't think I shoot wild. I think I try to make a show of it. I try and hit that back right wheel, and in the wildest. I mean, it's got to be so tough, right? It's a hard extreme success.
Extreme success, please. Yeah.
38% chance.
Has he shot himself?
Do you fumble?
It's a 0.5.
Oh, wow.
Oh, fuck. Oh, right.
I don't know what to say to you all.
So that's an extreme success.
I thought you'd blown your own head off.
Another drive roll for Trepanov.
In some ways, I'm really sorry. In other ways, I'm like, I'm in the zone.
Trepanov passes his drive roll again.
Of course he does.
Yeah, this is it. We can shoot all the tyres out and it just bite off the engine and fly away into the distance.
But the truck is now on two bare wheels. It's going pretty slow. I mean, you could almost run after it at this pace. It's
That could have been more of a problem than I actually intended. Yeah.
But it does have a head start, doesn't it?
Tamasev is the final one. Everyone else, the other soldiers, obviously they're all out of their tents now, but they're too late to take a shot off.
Yeah.
Tamasev takes a shot and just misses. It sort of dings off the rear bumper or whatever, and the truck is away.
Fucking hell.
I put Radio 6 music on. Turn it up.
I immediately shout, "Men, into the truck, now!"
Okay.
And I assume they're just going to follow. And if they don't, they can fucking stay here.
Yeah. No, the men as they all come out of the tents, you all are aware that the previous idea of two squads has collapsed.
Yeah.
And the little mutiny that took place, it appears that Blockensteff took with him, if it was Blockensteff,
Oh, God.
took with him the troops that had this weird lethargy.
Oh, fuck.
And the ones that are left with you are actually fairly alert.
I bet they've gone straight back to the tractor station.
So basically, everyone piles into the truck.
Who's got... I mean, I'm not letting the doctor drive.
I mean, he's not a good driver.
Who's... do any of my men have a better driving skill than me that I'd know of, off the top of my head, like Kovalevsky? Or...
Kovalevsky jumps into the front, but unfortunately, he tries to start the truck.
Oh,
and it doesn't start.
Fuck's sake. He's had the keys or something, hasn't he? Was that a sneak?
Yeah, he's cut the fuel lines or something.
Can you give me a mechanical repair roll?
What's my mechanical repair? 20. 43. Well, I fail.
I should have killed him when I had the chance. It's always the way, isn't it? It's always the way.
Well,
It's just not starting.
Yeah, and you can see... You can't really see anything because it's dark, but it's not starting.
Is the engine completely dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not far. We can get back soon.
Fuck.
What? It's...
Get back where, Bayo? Where do you think?
Back to the camp. We get back to the machine, tractor station.
Why? We don't want to be in that place.
Of course we do. It's much safer there. We have cover. We have an ability to regenerate the other truck that's there.
No. Let's catch up to these fucking people. Is there any... maybe it'll involve a luck roll, but are there any boxes of... We brought, like, supplies with us, right? Do we bring any grenades or anything like that?
Yeah.
Can I just stash about my person, like, a few, like, 3 or 4 grenades?
Of course, yeah.
I instinctively follow his instincts.
And just be like, men, the truck has been sabotaged. We will have to make it on foot. Let's go. Get going now.
Kovalevsky says, "Sir, yes, sir. Do we dismantle the camp or leave everything and get going?"
Take 2 minutes. Grab food. Every person grab your own supplies. Grab the food you will need for a day. Grab what you can, but not enough to weigh you down. We need to go. We need to catch up with them.
They do. They make up their packs. And they're off. It's about midnight.
So I'm going to lead the charge and just start jogging up the road in the direction.
You can see the rural electrification truck. You can still sort of hear and see it in the distance because it's going really slowly because the two rear tyres are...
It's still going to be going faster than us though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but I reckon only just. But yes, it is. You're not going to catch it.
No. I stop for a moment. And is there anyone in my troop who I know is particularly good at mechanical repair? I mean, I fucked my role.
Yeah, Nikolsky is he's a mechanic. He's got 50% in mechanical repair.
Nikolsky. Wait, stop everyone. Nikolsky, do what you can. I hand him a light. Is it fixable? How long will it take?
He comes back up and says, I'm sorry, I don't know. He's just nervous and he's failed.
I grab him and I say, push your roll!
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You shove his head under the truck. and he comes back up and he's pissed himself.
Shit!
Let me have a look.
Poor fucker.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's been a long time since I've used a vehicle. Poor Nikolsky. Tamusev, look after him. Come on now.
Of course.
We'll look after each other now. We must stop these reprobates. We know that they have had their eye on making a fool of us.
While you're all dicking around with the truck, Tryapanov in the rural electrification truck is sort of sweating and bleeding and clutching his major wound while he's trying to drive, and he has another drive roll. He passes again. Of course he does. And he says, where to, Major?
We just need to get out of here.
Agreed.
We need to get as far away as possible.
Dugov, you all right? Yes, I think I'll be okay. Do you want to try and attempt first aid on either of them?
Yeah, actually I can do. Yeah, I'll try it on both of them.
That's Cliff Richard's greatest hits blares out.
Success.
So that's Tryapanov. So what's that? Give him 1 hit point back and heals his major wound? Is that how that works?
I can't remember.
I'm going to go with that. Okay, let's try again on Dugov.
I use my staple gun.
Standard TAS issue, right?
The hot glue gun.
That's not as good. That's a fail there.
Okay, fine. Poor old Dugov is nearly dead.
Bleeding out.
I mean, I could push the roll.
Famous last words.
I don't think Dugov wants you to risk it, to be honest.
Okay.
So we'll cut back to Lyubimova and Fyodorov.
Wait. Pass me. I need some kind of wrench. Give me a wrench. Does somebody have a wrench? In my doctor's bag, there is a sort of wrench.
Someone hands you a wrench.
Okay. Yes. Oh, damn it! I will spend 2 luck, and now I have passed my roll.
So, in passing your mechanical repair roll, you are absolutely certain that the fuel line has been cut.
Yep.
I thought so.
So, even if you could fix it, there's no fuel to... It's all drained away.
Luck is spent.
Back to plan A. Let's move.
Lieutenant, one moment before the others.
Quickly.
Kovalevsky, lead the men.
Sir.
Get going.
Lieutenant, look at me. I can't run this. You know this. I come up the rear with Nikolsky. Nikolsky and I will come up the rear. I can run for maybe 100 meters and then I have to stop.
But it is not fixable, you say. The fuel line is cut.
No, but you just go. I will follow you, but I will be slow, all right?
Okay. All right.
So you set off in pursuit of... tell me, are you specifically pursuing the rural electrification truck?
Well, I'm assuming it's come down the path we sort of came up, which will probably be less undergrowth and stuff, so yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back to the tractor station unless that's where all the men have gone. And even then, I might not want to go back there, but we might have no choice. So for the time being, yeah, we're following the truck.
Fine. So you head on down the track. Now, it's cold. It's the middle of the night. You haven't had a time to properly sort of prepare yourselves. So I'm going to be asking you to do some constitution rolls.
That's fair.
Now, I think one of you might have Arctic survival on your sheet.
I have cold weather survival.
Well, you don't need it. You're a nice warm van.
Oh, yeah, we've got the heaters on full
The
blast.
heater's on, yeah.
And the windows open.
Oh, survival, cold weather, 46.
That's it. So give me a roll against that.
36 on a 46.
Nice.
Great, okay. So basically, anyone who's with you, you can get a bonus die on my constitution rolls that I give you. And I give you your first one now. Could you give me a constitution roll, please, with a bonus die?
Do I count as being with him at the start? Because I'm trying to keep up, but I'm
At the start, you do, yes.
a fat old man. There's no way I'm going to be able to keep up with him. That's what I'm thinking.
So your cold weather survival has given you a bonus die
I see, sorry.
for your constitution roll.
And I've rolled a 40 on Constitution. My Constitution's 50.
Great, you're fine.
It's absolutely saved my bacon. Without the bonus, I wouldn't have done it, but with the bonus, I've done it. So somehow he digs deep and he goes well past that first 100 meters.
So you guys are walking for about an hour down this trail in the cold. The rural electrification truck is now just out of sight.
You can barely hear Billy Joel's Leningrad playing at full blast through the open window.
Very good. Yeah, so you're halfway. Give me a spot hidden.
No, I fail. Damn it. And that's one of my good skills. Tired. That's the problem, I suspect, for the doctor.
Ooh, well, 26 for a 25, so I'll spend 1 point of luck.
Ooh.
So I just succeed a spot hidden.
So you look, you think you're probably halfway back, and you look over and you can see the tractor station up on top of the hill. It's about another hour's march. But there is a very, very odd glow around it and over it. This weird colour that you wouldn't know how to describe, and it's like a shimmer just hovering over the station. And could you give me a sanity roll, please? Because I don't think you've seen that yet.
No, I haven't. I fail. Only just, but I fail.
Great, fine. You lose 1 point of sanity. It's just something you've never seen before.
Yeah.
Anyway, you push on. You're following the tracks, or you're heading towards the station, I guess?
Yeah, I'm sceptical about actually entering the station again, but that's the only direction to go, really, from here to get back forward.
True.
Presumably you can circumnavigate the station.
I would have thought so.
You could, yeah. I mean, the road, certainly on foot you could, yeah.
Although we won't last long out here in the night without a vehicle, so...
More indeed without cover.
So, give me another constitution roll for the next leg of your journey with a bonus die again.
An average night in Kharkov apparently is -2 in March. Ouch.
Oh, fucked it.
Bonus die.
Failed. Too much to spend luck on. It's not a fumble, but it's close.
Even with your bonus die, Danann?
Yeah.
What about you, Joseph?
21 on both dice.
Is that a success?
It's a hard success for me because my constitution's quite good.
Okay, you're okay, Liebermover. Fyodorov, you lose 1 hit point. And as you get close to the station, could you both give me a track roll?
Yes. It's not going to be up to much, but...
Likewise, I suspect.
That was almost a fumble.
Wait, I have it. It's this way.
You succeeded?
The other way. When you think you've succeeded, but you've got it totally wrong. I've rolled a 98. Wait, it's this way. I'm sure of it.
What's that way?
I'm picking something up. Look, here, and I start charging off. Like I've really picked up my pace now.
It looks to you like the tracks from the rural electrification truck have gone directly into the tracks station.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, well, that's perfect.
And the tracks from the other truck, the mutineers, have gone off somewhere else.
Well, that does make me nervous and gives me pause, because I thought Blockensteff and I were meeting back here. So maybe I charge off, but then I start to rapidly descend my pace and sort of turn back to my trot, my classic trot. And actually, for the first time, I think, Christ, maybe I need a drink. And I really slow down. But I'm definitely forging a path back to the base.
Okay, so you arrive at the tractor station, and the rural electrification truck is not there, but the other truck is.
Oh, good.
The Red Army truck with the trailer, and the glow has sort of passed, it's kind of dissipated, but the base appears to be deserted. You can't see anyone around anywhere.
I wonder where they could be.
So, Doctor, where is your friend? Where is the talented Mr. Blockenchef? You're meeting him here?
So it's all right, Lieutenant. He only wears his uniform.
I see.
Wait. Do you see?
I can't see anyone. Having a glance around the compound from where we entered, there's no, obvious changes. Are the lights on the silo?
No, the lights on the silo were off because they were dehooked from there.
Do you see? I'm going to look at the lieutenant more carefully. Can I do a psychology check on him?
Yeah.
Careful, my face might be falling off.
I want to see if his face is falling off.
God, I shouldn't be giving you ideas.
That's exactly what I want to see. I want to see who he is. 97. Who is he?
What's your psychology?
My psychology is really good. Sadly, it isn't. Yeah, it would have to be a 99. I think would be a.
Okay, so it's not a fumble.
So I have no idea who he is. Shit. Lieutenant, come here, please. Gregor, come here.
I sort of unwillingly take a few steps towards him, but I'm on edge because he's acting quite erratically. And I'm also distracted by I'm trying to figure out what's going on around us. But I give you a moment.
I think he was the Ogpu agent. I know, it sounds crazy, doesn't it?
Blockensteff?
Yes, but I think Blockensteff isn't Blockensteff anymore. I think he took his uniform.
I see. I don't know any more than you do, my friend. We need to check this truck, see if it's still working. That's the main port of call. If I can't see anything going on here, I just want to check. Have the fuel lines been cut on this one as well?
All right, you do that. I'll get you your passport, okay?
Okay, my friend.
Okay.
Don't be gone long. We need to leave.
I'm going to go and try and find where Trepanov's trunk of passports was last left.
Did he bring it with him, or...?
As far as you remember, the last time you saw it was in the office.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to head.
In the garage. That's the last time you saw it.
I'm going to run over there. And I'll say, just before I leave, I'll say, Nikolsky, you help the lieutenant. I'll come back. I promise.
Yes.
Well, quick, my friend. Nikolsky, check the truck.
Yes, and Nikolsky checks the truck, and...
Has he fucked it again?
and he's shaking, and he's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Can I just take him aside and just give him a pat on the head and be quite sort of friendly with him and just say,
yeah,
listen, my friend, I'm sorry. You are the best among us at this. You know that. Have confidence in yourself, and give him a little snifter. See if that steadies his nerves.
That's really good. So he's going to push the roll, and I'm going to give him a bonus die because he really likes you.
Okay. Well, someone does.
And he goes in and he checks and he comes out and he starts the engine. He says, the truck is good. It works. The fuel is full.
Excellent. Good, my friend. Good. See, this is why we keep you around. Right, men, put all your stuff in the back. We need to leave this place now. Bail! Bail! And I start shouting for the doctor.
Kovalevsky starts ordering people around. Quick, men, load everything up. Take only essentials. 10 hours back to depot 945. And they start loading it up. Everyone is really on it. Meanwhile, Bayo is making his way into the garage in darkness. Do you have any matches or anything?
I have my carbide lamp.
Great.
And I light it.
And you light it. And as you enter in the door, you cast your eye around and you see the tractors in this garage that you saw before, and the water pump and the stairs. And you think that's the way up to the offices. And you walk over towards the stairs. But as you get there, you shine your lamp. And then just under the stairs are 8 men huddled, curled up, pale, sort of drained looks on their faces. And you recognize them. You recognize the men. Recognize every one of them. You've known them for years. It's Nosilevsky, Jibenko, Pirgov, Radzikevich, Ridnin, Golushkin, Lamarkin, and Fomenko. And they're huddled there under the stairs. Just these gaunt looks on their faces, and Nosilevsky looks up at you and says, Doctor, stay inside where it's safe. Stay here where it's safe. We'll wait for someone to come and get us. Tomorrow morning we fix the telegraph lines. We get a message out. They will come for us. You'll stay with us, Doctor. Blockensteff is gone. It took Blockensteff. It took him.
Comrades, I want that very much. I have to get the lieutenant his passport. You understand? I'll be back in just one moment. And I walk up the stairs, fixated on that change of uniform that I need now. I think I know which one it is now. I think I know which shift I need to make.
Okay. Back outside, the truck is started, the truck is loaded. Kovalevsky says, We await your order, Senior Lieutenant.
We're heading back now. We just wait for the doctor.
How long do we give him?
2 minutes.
Understood.
And I keep shouting, bail now. We've got the truck facing outwards the way we want to go, right?
The truck's been turned around, it's ready to go.
Fuck.
Doctor, where are you?
Just charging up the stairs.
How long has he been?
It's been 5 minutes.
I grab a bottle of vodka out of my bag and I say, wait for me, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Do not leave without me, of course, I know you won't.
Sure.
Whether I return with the doctor or not, we will leave when I return.
Of course.
And I sprint towards where the doctor went.
Do I find the box of passports?
No.
It's gone. I'll search through, I'll start throwing things everywhere.
So as you go through the offices, you find some uniforms.
Oh.
If that's what you're looking for.
Is there an Ogpu uniform?
There is.
Perfect. Is there one more in my size?
Yeah, slightly sort of, generous size.
Yeah, a bit more generous. A bit more generous. Probably too long in the trouser, but I can roll that up. I can deal with that.
Yeah, you find one that fits.
That's fine. I will roll that up. And I will start to put that in my pack. And I will start to strip. And I will put on my... Yes, I'm going to put on my set of civilian clothes.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm stripping very, very fast. I'm taking my red army and I'm putting on my slightly weird suit and my coat. Like there's a coat that I've wrapped up, and then I chuck Libomova away, and I get the Ogpu agent and I roll him up and I replace him to replace the civilian. And I put him in the bag.
So you're dressed as a civilian and you have Ogpo as your spare.
Yeah, and then I put the backpack back on.
So, Lieutenant, you enter into the garage, and just like the doctor, you see tractors and then a huddle of people at the bottom of the stairs saying, "Lieutenant, stay where it's safe. They took blocking stuff."
Shut the fuck up. Fuck blocking stuff. Doctor!
And as you run up the stairs and you go from room to room and you throw open the door and you see, you can't see too much, it's dark, but there's a strange man, a civilian man you've never seen before.
I raise my gun and I say, who are you? Identify yourself.
My name is Anton Yorevsky. Anton Yorevsky.
What are you doing here?
I came in from the Gold Coast. I was looking for help. Please help me.
Bullshit. What are you doing here?
I was looking for help.
We've been to the Kolkos. They're abandoned.
No, I was from Belyanskov.
Neither of you can see too much. It's very dark in here.
Can I do a spot hidden?
Yeah, by all means. What are you trying to spot?
I want to see if I can see anything about, is he one of my men dressed up? Is he one of these people that's gone mad, or is he...
Give me a spot hidden then.
I got a 0-2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's Lyubimova. You recognise Miss Bayo. He's one of your oldest friends. Of course you recognise him. He's just speaking weirdly. He's put on this weird voice and he's wearing these clothes. You've got no idea where he's got them. But it's Lyubimova.
What did you say your name was, civilian?
Anton Yorevensky.
Anton, yes?
Yes, I came from Belyanskov.
Yes, I see. You are hungry?
Of course I am hungry.
You want shelter, yes?
Very much so.
Follow me.
Thank you, my friend.
We are here on a rescue mission.
Well,
Follow me.
Thank you, comrade. I'm so grateful.
I take him by the hand and I lead him down the stairs. And I say, ignore these wraiths. They do not know who they are anymore.
And they say again, stay, it's safe here, don't go outside.
I fire a single shot into the floor next to them and just keep pulling.
They cower.
Keep pulling Anton by the hand.
Could you, Fyodorov, could you give me a persuade roll?
Yeah, happily.
Because I'm not sure that Anton really wants to leave.
No, I'm not sure he does, but he is.
I'm resisting slightly.
Well, my persuade is 54. I've rolled a 61, but I'm gonna spend a shitload of luck to make it a hard success.
Great, yeah.
My luck was...
As they say, you can't take it with you.
Yeah, exactly. My luck was 66. I've spent 9, 5, 12. Oh, God, the maths.
Oh, God, the maths. The maths.
Let's say 41 to be on the safe side. How much do I need to spend? I'll spend all my luck. 41 luck.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, my God.
So, yeah.
I mean, that'll do it, right?
Lyubimova, you feel that although you desperately want to stay, you feel like this is the only place that you've really felt safe over the past few days. But you feel somehow something about this man who you no longer are sure whether you recognize him or not. You don't know whether you know him or not, but there's something trustworthy about him. And you notice in his hand a bottle of vodka, and you say,
My friend, comrade, is that the good stuff?
Oh, my friend, it is only the good stuff. Only the best. You'll like it very much.
I would kill for a drink right now.
Oh, let me get you into the warm. I'll pour you several drinks. And I keep pulling him by his arm. And
shouldn't we stay here?
No, the truck is much warmer.
We should stay in the light, shouldn't we?
Oh, there's plenty of light where we're headed, my friend. Look, you can see it. And if we're out the door, I sort of point to the headlights.
But does it?
I say,
But does it, comrade? Does it have the same colors as it has here?
Oh, marvelous colours. You wouldn't believe the colours, my friend. All the colours of the rainbow.
Really?
Yes.
Will you speak of?
We're not just the red army.
take
We're
me
the
there.
purple, the fucking indigo army.
Take me to
Well,
all of
whatever
the
you want.
colours. Take me there.
Absolutely, my friend.
I want to live
And
there.
I put an arm under him and just hurry up to the truck. And I put him in the middle seat in the front, so between me and Kovalevsky, and say, Kovalevsky, this is our new friend, Anton. He'll be sharing our rations for a while. He's not feeling too well. Sort of give him a pointed look, but
he gets the message and nods.
And I pour a drink of vodka, and then I pour a tiny one out on the floor outside the truck for the little people. And I slam the door, and I say, drive.
Kovalevsky starts up the engine, and the truck revs up. The wheels go, they spin, and you're off, and you're out the gate and down the track. And you see the first glimmer of dawn ahead of you, and behind you, you see this weird, unusual coloured light shoot back across the sky to the tractor station, and then sit above it and hover, and it sort of pulses slowly, and you just see that in the rear view mirror as the truck trundles back to Red Army Depot 945. And who knows what any of you are going to write in your reports